Welcome to another ModFreakz installation video. Today we're going to be installing an Xbox 360 skin onto the Slim console. These are available on ModFreakz.com, and we're going to go ahead and get started. The very first process to installing these skins is to clean your system. You want to make sure that your system is clean. We will do the console first, and then we'll get to the controller in a little bit. But what I've got in here in this bottle is just rubbing alcohol. You don't want to get none down inside your fan. Try to keep it on the console. If you can, I prefer you not to spray it on your console directly like I'm doing. Take and put it on a rag and then just wipe your console down. You want to remove all dust and debris from your console. Make sure it's nice and clean. You want to get all sides that you're going to be installing a skin onto. Right here, I'm going to actually spray it on the rag because I don't want to get it down inside the CD drive or anything like that. And you can see this is a pretty used Xbox Slim. It's not very well taken care of, but we're going to change the way it looks anyways. It's going to look brand new when we're done. And yes, I am cleaning the bottom side that has the little rubber pads for laying it on its side, because as you know, these do sit up on their side as well, and there is a skin back for it. We're going to install both. You want to get all your debris, dust, anything off the system first. Okay, your very next step, I'm going to set this to the side for a second so you can see what I'm doing. I don't want to heat the console up yet. Is we're going to grab our first skin, which we'll do the top first. That's the top because it's got the cutout for the fan. You want to use a blow dryer or a heat gun or something of that nature to warm these skins up. It'll make them more pliable and install easier. I do have a heat gun, but I do suggest you use a blow dryer on a low setting. And do not overheat these because they will shrink if they're overheated. So just get them nice and warm. It'll also help activate the adhesive on there to get them to stick better. Let me get this warm here. Here, I'll lay it down, make it a little easier. Like I said, I'm just getting this pliable for now. Actually heat the back of the paper as well. You see it's starting to bow on me a little bit, but that's all right. Okay, we'll peel the skin off of the backing. Backing to the side for now. Now we want to line this up. Now to line it up, I find it's easier to line it up with the crack on the Xbox from the front. And that being said is because it's not actually easier, it's just you want it to line up right. So find your edges of your console and line it up the best you can. That's got some good adhesive to it. So we're going to stick it on here. Make sure it's lining up good. Now, do not install these on a regular basis. But I can give you pointers for them. One pointer is the wrinkles. All right, and I should have been doing this from the beginning. you want to use a card of some sort, credit card, driver's license, etc., to smooth out these wrinkles. Well, I don't know if you can see this or not. But you see that? Missed a piece of some debris, which helped cause the air bubble. So I'm going to try to get that off there the best I can. Now that air bubble will push out perfect. That's why it's important to clean your system. Because if you don't get all the dust off, you will get air bubbles. Now your next step is going to be to heat up your console again. You can actually heat up the skin. Alright, doesn't look bad at all. Okay, so the next step, we're going to do the front. Now the front comes like that. You got to do one side at a time. Again, you're going to heat your skin up a little bit on low setting. Get that adhesive activated, but not too much to melt your skin. And we will start with the small side first. Now these do have little cutouts. This cutout here, this little one, is the one you're going to need for on top of there. Which we will do that one after we get this bigger piece on. You want to line up the edge on the side and the hole for your USBs, your controllers, or whatever device you need to plug in there. You want this to be free to open. And you're going to push it down with your thumbs, get some good pressure on it, push all the air out. You can use the card if you want, but I find it easier with these smaller sections to just use your hands. Now I'm going to install this now, this small piece, on top of here. Now, the reason you do the second is so you can tell which direction. See, it's dark on this side, put it on that side. And I'm going to line this up with the button on this side here on the left. Now this part is a little bit tricky because you can't really push on it that good while you're placing it down. And I may have got it a little uneven, which I'm going to use a small tool to try to pull that back up. I can't really get my finger on it. There we go. So when you're putting it down, it closes the lid. It makes it a little difficult on you. The problem is it's sticking to my finger as I'm pushing it down and trying to line it up. Anyway, that's probably about as close as I'm getting. Now the tricky part is, since this folds down, you kind of got to push it in and use like your finger. Push it in up against the wall so it's a nice solid surface. When you release it, it's on there. Now we don't have to heat this up yet until we get the next section on. Again, it's got a cutout. You pull that off. This is for your CD drive and for your there's a cutout for your eject button as well. 1 second. CD, whole section, and this piece here is a garbage piece. We won't need this. But now we do the same thing here. Start with the left side. Line up. Perfect. As good as you can get it. I'm not a very perfect person, but I'm trying my best here for you. Line it up. Start over here. And work your way to the right. I get something off center. I got some air in it. There we go. Some people do not like installing these on the front. I personally love them. Makes it look slick, makes it look good. Your first process is just to get it on there. You know, smooth it out. Try to get all the air bubbles out. Don't worry about this side yet. Don't worry about heating it up. You don't have to heat it up after you do every single piece. Wait until you get it all done and heat it up all at once. Okay. Now, I do not remember. Okay, this side, the crack lines up. So I'm going to start on this side here. Line it up to that drive. Try to line this up the best I can here. Push all the air out of it. Use your thumbs. Look how nice that looks on the front now. Okay, so now we're going to warm this up on the front. Low temperature. Now you have your top and your front. Looks pretty good. It's not bad. I think I got an air bubble right here, but I will get that out. Actually, I'll get it out right now. There we go. It's gone. Okay, the final step. This is the bottom. Again, we're going to get our vinyl skin and we're going to warm it up. These also have cutouts on all the corners for the rubber stoppers. You can see how the vinyl's starting to bow a little bit. That's good. Don't over bow it. Just warm it up. Okay, let's see which way is this going to go. Does it matter? It might matter because it's a skull, huh? I want the skull to face the same direction. Okay, there's a pop out right here. Let me pull the skin off first. See if we can't get that off there. Now when you're pulling these up, it's best to push it through to the adhesive side, then pull backwards. That way if you pull forwards, you're not messing up your vinyl. It should come right off without no problems. They're usually pretty good. Okay, now which way did I say that goes? Okay, we're going to line this up. Start at the bottom corner. Okay, so let's see how that looks. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Definitely puts a whole new look to it. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side for now because we actually have, if I can grab it here. Oh, sorry about shaking the camera. Let me grab this controller. Okay, this is the controller for the Xbox. This is the skin that's going to be going on it. After I apply this, it should look like that. Very nice. It's actually, fix my camera, there we go. It's actually a very nice skin. Okay, so same process as before. Clean your controller. Now I'm going to spray it directly on the controller. You have no idea how much gets on a controller without even realizing it. Your fingers, you know, eating pancakes or something gets syrup on it, or some kind of dust always gets on your controller. Some kind of liquid. Sorry. So I'm not really concerned about hurting this, and I may change out the buttons eventually. Okay. First step, heat up your skin, low setting. Back and front. Gonna make it more pliable. I'm gonna peel off the skin, leaving the other. No, that didn't rip. That's how it's supposed to be. We leave all the other stuff on the pad because we don't need these, the buttons and the different parts here. Okay, now we have that. So let's bring our controller back over. Let's see if we can get this lined up on the first try. Now I like to start in the button area because it always seems like it might be the hardest spot to line up. You just lay that in there. And the rest should fall where you want it to. You do it right. Okay, now this isn't applied. It's kind of off there. It's hanging. I'm just going to slowly start from the buttons. I'm going to push on those buttons. Don't be afraid to push on your buttons. I'm going to spread it out with my thumb. Can't really use a card on the controller. Get in all the little cracks. Try to get right there around the sticks and the D-pad. Push all the air out. Try to push these corners to meet as close as you can without overdoing it. You don't want to stretch it. You just want to get it to lay down right. Same here next to the B. Get them as close as you can. Now, this is on here. Not the best. So again, we're going to heat it up. Nice and warm and pliable. This is also going to help shrink it onto the controller. And shrinking it on the controller is what you want because then it looks good. Everything it'll shrink into fit once you get it laid down in there properly. Then we have that controller. We have the one I did the other day. we have the console. It doesn't look too bad. So I went from using an old console, you know, the 360 came out a long time ago, that was kind of scratched up, dirty, really did not look appealing at all, to having a sleek, new design that looks great. I mean, I can show off to my friends and be happy with it. Okay, I want to thank you for watching our video. If this video helped you in any way, please feel free to like and follow and share, comment, make posts, you know, tell your friends. Our Facebook, ModFreakz Gaming, YouTube, ModFreakz Gaming. You just get out there and give us a hoot and a holler, and we'll help you with anything. You know, we assist all of our customers. If this video assisted you in any way, please feel free to like, share, and follow our Facebook and YouTube page. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave us comments. You can leave comments in this video's post. All right. Thank you all for watching, and you have a wonderful day, and continue gaming hard. Thank you.